Video numero dos. That's a quick hack. I love these things. I use them all the time. Basically, I split the wire going off this guy that goes over to here to also power this guy over here. So that's probably going to be a permanent idea now because it works so well. Because on this level, I only use two light kits. There's one right there. There should be one comparable right below there. And I think I only used, did I use L8 lights? So there's 16 there, 16 lights there. So on this kit, it says right on the circuit board, only 32 lights per side. There's two connectors, 32 lights on one side, 32 lights, so a total of 64 lights altogether. I had a discussion with Rob once because he's the electronic whiz, and he said something, and I worked it out that it can be more than 64 in my head. He did not tell me that. I worked it out in my head, whether or not it's true, but I try to keep it at 64. So this thing has 8 16 lights, and this thing has 8 lights plus this guy. And I tried to figure out how many watts that takes. And it was less than 8 of these LEDs. So that works out for, so that's the 32, 16 plus 16 is 32. So that can be powered off of one side. The other side of this guy obviously goes to here, where I have 8, 16, and 24 for that guy there. So I could add another 8 lights. I'm not going to, obviously. And of course, now this guy's all lit up too. So right now, if I had a nice flat spot in my house and I have a way of wiring, getting these wires outside of underneath the modules, because of course they're all plugged in underneath here, I have to run the wires somewhere. One of my ideas I just came up with, I'm going to probably take out this row of bricks here, so I'm going to go straight out the back. So you won't have to go through the plate, because on the wood, I drilled holes through the wood. So these things sitting on top of the modules, the wires just come down. Can't do that here, because this is my desk. But I wanted to show you all base modules lit up. And let's just have a quick look here. I'm amazed right now, and you can even see the one back there as a girl minifig face. I'm amazed how many girl minifigs were left in here from the time that I was a little bit adamant with the, well, let's use the word jackass. and because he was serious. He was not having fun with me. He was serious. I'm doing a show and I can't remember. I think it was one of the Brick Fats. I honestly can't remember now. It may be in pre-Brick Fat when the guy says, "Why are there women minifigs in this layout? Only men go into space." And he seems like one of these sexist pricks. So I said, "Okay then, you can go away now." And the very next layout, I put all the minifigs as women, and you can see I got most of these girls in here. Most of these are girl minifigs, women minifigs. I'm gonna say this: the top general admiral of this layout, her name's Sandy Brickbauer. No relation to, or no homage to my beautiful wife, but the leader, the highest ranking officer in this layout is, because of course my friend and I, my friend Aaron and myself, have made hierarchy or org charts. I think I made a video one time showing I made it a Visio of all the people who work in this in universe, in this space layout. And it uses mostly Army names of generals and admirals and captains and stuff like that. And the top ranking officer on this base is Admiral Sandy Brickbauer. So, yeah, the girls run this joint, and I have no problem saying that, because women can do whatever men can do. I just can't get over the 20th or 19th century ideals about how we should just subdue the half the population. So anyway, I'm not going to go off on that tangent because I'm too tired to get off into whatever. Look how bright that is in there, and look how not bright this is in there. So I really should replace the lights on this one, because that's really bright on this side. And this one is not. The bottom is as bright, but the top is not, and that's because I used the soft whites and not. I'll see. That's more work. Too many tangents, too many things going on. 5 minutes. I'm going to see if I can rebuild that so the wires can go at the back, and then I can put all these pieces together and you can see it as a cohesive whole. I had a lot of fun rewiring this thing to make the wires more hidden, and you can see like it's like, you know, it's all above and it all goes to this one. I try to keep them as unobtrusive as possible, but there are certain places that they're going to intrude on, and it is what it is. It's inside the building. Nobody really sees inside the building unless you like come through a window and you look through, you know, look through one of the glass, the trans yellow, which I do have lots of. But I wanted to have the quote unquote fantasy of in universe that these people are in an actual space station, on an asteroid, on the moon, wherever, somewhere out in space, and that they have their lives, and that they have their jobs, and they have, you know, places to grow and learn and work and hang out with their friends. It's not a military base by any stretch. I hearken my org chart after more Next Generation, Star Trek Next Generation, and the original Star Trek. Captain, lieutenant commanders, and all that stuff. Not Navy and Army, but there's admirals and there's commodores and there's commanders, lieutenant commanders, data, you know, stuff like that. And that just gives it more of a life to the. No, I'm not saying each one of these individual characters, each one of these minifigs has a name on it. I didn't bother saying, oh, I think I know where Admiral Brickbauer is. She's in the topmost cake topper. And I know where the Janie minifig is, but other than that nobody else here has a name. I mean, we can start assigning them to the people, the characters' names that I created in the org chart, but they're not. I didn't go to that extent. Although there is going to be maybe one spaceship. Well, there is one spaceship. I already know this. One spaceship for Captain Jake. There's XT. But other than that, I think I might do one for my good friend Aaron, who has the same ideas about this as I do. We will see if it gets to that extent. I really have to populate the upper levels more. Tangents upon tangents upon tangents. So if you look at the top, this EL wire goes around that one, goes around this one, and comes all the way over here and goes around this one and stops at the monorail station. This is the monorail. This is supposed to be, these two pieces are supposed to be together. So the monorail station is on top and the train station's underneath. The 6x8 trans yellow, I think, looked pretty good. If you look at the back windows, I used a lot of those small quarter domes and panels, lots of them. And you can even see them here. If I can get over there. I like it. I want to see it together. I want to see it lit up. So I might work on that for a while, and I'll let you know. And then we'll have a video of that, and we'll go from there. Everybody stay safe, take care, and I'll talk to you soon.